Hi there, it's Janice Thompson from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator and I live and work in central Scotland. And today I'm filming my 100 easy card, and I'm filming the one that needs to go out today, and it's 5 o'clock already. But hey, it'll get out today, hopefully. So I have just spent a wee while working out measurements for a diorama box card, which I have done before a long time ago, but I was trying to work one out that's similar to our UK size of card and looks about right in our envelope. So this is what I've worked out. What I haven't worked out, oh yeah, I've got them here. I've sort of decided what I'm using and what I want to do, but I'm going to work through it with you watching. So I need to put power in my phone because I don't know how long this one will be, because usually I've got everything prepped before I start doing this. But I've left this here so that if you want to take a screenshot, you may do so. This is centimetres. I am in the UK. We do use metric measurements here, and our card is metric sizes. So if you're in North America, then your card's in inches and it's slightly different size to this. It's slightly shorter and slightly fatter, so you don't always get the same dimensions from a card. But I believe if you have got a Stampin' Up trimmer, it does have centimetres on it, so you would be able to work this out. I winked there as well. Just, I will help if you get stuck. However, if you search diorama box card, you will find people in North America have made them and may well have tutorials. This is not new. They've been around for a long time. So what I want to do is know if my measurements work and if I can follow my own instructions. So we need a piece of card. I've just got a piece of thick white here, and it needs to be 14.8 centimetres. Whoops, that's, no, it's less than 6 inches anyway. More than 5 3/4, somewhere in between there. I need this open. And then it needs to be 28.5. So there we go, 28.5, which is just a little bit shorter than our card is. So you may be able to get, so that distance is not quite 11 1/4. So you may well be able to get that out of American letter size. But I would suggest you go find one that's converted to inches, that gives you a card that fits in your envelopes. I believe it's A2 you guys have. Anywho, like, so now, of course, I closed that and I shouldn't have closed that. Now I need to score it at 9.5 centimetres, 18 centimetres, 19 centimetres, and 27.5 centimetres. That's the scoring of that. I'll just pop that there. I do have a piece of basic white there ready. Designer series paper and window sheet I need to cut. So I think that will be wide enough. Whoops. So window sheet needs to be 14.8. I think I can close this arm in. I just get myself in such a mess on my desk. I don't always have room for it. 14.8. I'll put that ready to go back in the pack. By 8.1. So this is easy. There's nothing complicated here. It's not a complicated card. And I really do think it fits the easy bracket. It shouldn't be 14.8 though, it should be 14.4. So that there's a wee margin. See, that's a good thing of trying to do it. Right, the pen. 14.4. There you go. Now, I need a piece of designer series paper that's 14.4. Oh, I haven't removed that. The window sheet just lay it there. Right, the same size as that window sheet actually. 14.4. I'll just take that teeny bit off. By 8.1. The same as the window sheet. That's that one, so that, as that come out, so yeah, I've done that right. Yeah, so that's that bit, and then I want a piece from here. I'm just using scraps. I think maybe this one, because it's got a few deer in it. But that does. So these papers are from the Rainbow Days Designer Series paper. I'm still playing with Reindeer. So this needs to be, this one's the same, 8.1. Oh no! Sorry, dear. Gonna have to chop your head off. Or, because if I don't chop, I'm just thinking if I chop that there, I don't even think those ones will show, but I've got this thing I don't like chopping heads off. 8.1. And then this needs to be 14.4, which is just okay. That's it. So I've got a scene for inside. What else do I need? I've got the piece of, I'm just using basic white for the front of the card. And I've got some, I've got a deer that's been die cut from the paper. One of the dies in the Rainbow Fun dies fits the paper. And then I've got a couple here to fussy cut. So I'll probably do that very soon. So let's just, in fact, you know, I just fussy cut these two. Now this one's from the edge of the paper and it's missing a couple of feet. But I think if I'm going to add it into my scene, so that really won't matter too much. So just, if you want to fast forward past fussy cutting, that's cool, I don't mind. Could have done it before, but I just thought, if I don't switch this camera, this video camera on, I'm never going to record this, and the day's going to be gone. I wasn't too well yesterday because I had my flu and COVID jab on Monday, and I just felt a bit, I didn't sleep very well after that. And then, I don't know, yesterday I just, every bone in my body was sore yesterday. Weird. Well, probably not so weird since I just had a flu jab. Went to bed really early last night. Slept late today. Took my time about getting up and washed and dressed. But then I did take myself out for a walk. So which was, I know, is good for me. Because otherwise I come to my desk and before I know it, the day is gone. So hence why I've ended up being so, I had some admin to do, I had things to send out and what have you, so I had to get all that done. Then I decided I wanted to make one of these style of cards, and I needed to work out the measurements, and then I realised actually once you've got the measurements, the card isn't that hard to put together, so it'll count as an easy one. Because otherwise I would have had to dream something else up. So as I say, once you've worked out once you've got your measurements and you cut everything, it really won't take minutes to put it together. There's a bit of die cutting, but again, it's the die I'm going to use is from Everyday Details. Let's put these in the bin, these teeny weeny bits, because I have tidied up a wee bit, so I don't want to get into a muddle again. But I'll just cut a sort of into the spaces between the antlers. I don't know what you call the whole thing's called antlers. Each of the prongs. I don't know. Do you know, it just dawned on me, I don't know. Branches. If they were on trees, they would be branches, wouldn't they? Anyone know? I should know, but I don't. What are they called? The antler branches? Somebody tell me. Who's going to be the first to comment the answer for me? This is such a fun set. I love it. And I wasn't going to order it, and I didn't. It wasn't really in my first order, I don't think, when that catalogue came out. But somehow I've ended up. The paper is just so much fun. I don't really know if I need this one or not, so I'll leave that there just now. Right. Oh, and of course I've got a bit of Night and Navy to sneak in. Alright, so I need to stick this piece here. Do I? No. I need to think about this. Yeah, it is. It's here. And I'm going to put a sticky tape there. I've got double-sided tape here to go there. Let's just have it. yeah. Right, so I am doing a landscape card, so I just need to think about this so that you won't have to. So I'm going to do a landscape card, and it's going to open kind of like that. Let's see. That's going to be the way it opens. So where's my bone folder? Just let's sort this a little bit. Yeah, so that bit is going to end up tucked underneath when the card opens, and that'll come up like that. I'll pull that up like that. So this is where this bit needs to go, and then my picture for underneath needs to go there. That's it. Yep, got it. Got it. Took me a minute, but I got it. Right. I hope you saw some of that. Right, so if I was doing this portrait style, I would be less thinking, but of course I'm never going to do the easy way, am I? So I'm keeping it like this. So this is it? Yeah, because that's going to go up that way. So that these trees need to be this way. No, they don't. They need to be this way. This is going to be wrong, isn't it? No, they do. They need to be this way. Did I say it was easy? It is easy. I'm just making it hard. It is easy. So you don't have to do a landscape card and then on a paper that's got direction, and then it won't be so hard. Right. Okay. Yeah, the top of the trees towards the sticky bit, that's the one. Right, so to save myself getting even more confused, I need now to cut out the aperture. And I'm using this die here from the Everyday Details. I haven't had that out in a while, but it's a great wee set. Let me just get a bit more washi tape here. This is very low tack, cheap as chips washi tape, but it's not really that much good in my planner because it comes up, but it's just perfect for this job. Just get my cut and emboss machine. Oh, sorry if I made you a bit dizzy there. Now, this is not the best way to put a thick, straight band through your machine, but because of the way this card is constructed and I want to cut through both layers at once, I don't have a choice. Normally, if you're cutting this kind of shape, you put it corner first, so it will struggle a bit here. Well, yeah, you see, it'll be just a bit harder. I'll just take it out this way. Right. And that's all the die cutting I need to do here, so let's put that away just now. I'm interested to see how long this does take me. Mind, I did give extra thinking time, didn't I? Right, so we'll take this off. I'm going to use this piece on the front of the card. Oh well. I'll sort that. It's okay. Right. And I'll keep that for something else. So now we need to sort out what we're going to see. Now I want to find my pokey tool. Where are you? That's not the one I want, this one. You're the one that I want. Right. Oh, the holes, because I think it's because it's 2 layers. So I don't know how long this will take to poke all these out, but I would like the detail. That's why I chose those dies. So we'll just give myself a minute to quickly poke them out. They're totally cut through, it's just because it's the 2 layers. And possibly because my glue is probably still wet. Well, it will be still wet. I've only just stuck it. If you're doing that, you maybe stick that down and then go and do your fussy cutting then, and that's probably what I should have done. I do have a brush somewhere that would help, but the only problem I'm having here is they're sticking underneath, which isn't. I wonder if I push them that way then. I'm just not sure where my brush is just now. Should have got it ready. Then the thing is, if I'd got it ready, I probably wouldn't need it. It's like, you know, if you've got an umbrella with you, it doesn't rain. I think we might need to hoover a bit here in Jazzle Dazzle headquarters. Okay. Come on. Maybe we'll just go for most of them are out. Okay, we'll go for we've got most of them out, will we? Or will this annoy me later? Who knows? Not easily annoyed, but sometimes I annoy myself. Right. Let's just get on with it, Janice. Right, so the next job is to stick the piece of window sheet in the window. Where is it? Here we go. So I would say again, wet glue doesn't really mix too well. Yes, I keep confusing myself. It doesn't mix too well with wet glue. So let's just use our tear and tape. Just make sure your tear and tape is not going any on the fold lines. Make sure you've cleared the fold lines, and obviously you don't want it on the dots either. Again, you don't want your window sheet on the score line. Now, I probably could have had that further up there so that that's so what just to make sure there's no sticky on that. I could use my glue eraser and it will take, but tends to take a layer of card as well. So get your emboss buddy and just tap it on there, just so that that bit's not sticky, and when the card is closed, that's not going to cause the box bit to collapse. Just always think about those sort of things. Right, so that's going to go over there as a window, and you're going to be looking through, the window into the deer park. So let's stick this down on there. I can use wet glue for that, fine, that will be okay. I thought it'd be quite amusing if this guy with the short legs was like about there. So what I'm thinking is I can stick him down just by his tail, and just that foot there, and just make sure that the parts of him don't interfere with the fold. And obviously you can add as many extra bits that you like. I'm just going to dab this a bit to make sure there's no extra glue, because the next bit I'm going to fold it flat and I don't want that sticking to anything. So again, just in case there's any extra glue seeped out of where we put glue, just give his tail a bit of a dab. But by having him on the front, it helps to give a bit of dimension. Just give that a bit of a, don't know, it just looked like it's probably just a finger mark. Righty. Oh, it's just the powder, that's what it is, so let's wipe it. Maybe that wasn't my best idea. Right, I'll just go with it, Janice, stop. Right, so now what we need to do is, see that score line there? We need to make sure that's scored. Take the sticky off here. I'm just using this, if I can use my bone folder, just to keep that flat there till I get, I've done something wrong, haven't I? Yeah, it's not that way. I don't want that there, I want that there. Honest, it's easy. Right, so you just want the edge of the picture, that fold, the first score line, and then close your card. That's it. All right, so that's now the front of your card, and when you open it up, by magic, you've got a wee diorama picture. Now you can add anything you want, but I'm kind of just looking, the deer are playing in the deer park, really, aren't they? So that is the inside of the card. Bear with me. So because you've got all that going on in the inside, you don't need a lot on the outside. So I have, where is it, a piece of basic white for the front because I want to stamp on it, so I'm just going to do this layer first, which has just got a very thin border there, pardon me. And I'm going to stamp my sentiment. So this is from Reindeer Fun. Just simple Merry Christmas. Because I think, yeah, it's the only sentiment that's really going to fit here. I'm going to put it on there. So I need my use Night of Navy ink, because remember that's the deal. Night of Navy needs to sneak in all the cards. Doesn't look very well stuck, but we'll just go with it because the paper's got two sides. If I have to, I don't want to start touching that with my fingers when I've got all that ink on it. I got away with it. So I just want to glue that to this. Quite nice that side too, isn't it? Where is my deer that I actually think I might just do it that way. Let's do it that way. I was intention of doing that, but that kind of, yeah, just do it that way. I quite like texture here because these die cut holes were coming through that opposite way. It gives good texture there as well. And then that'll go in there. So are we doing that? Are we doing, oh, let's just go straight. Because all the OCD people will be struggling if I do anything else. So just sort of put that on where you think it looks okay. Again, it's just being glued because there's enough bulk in the card already, so we don't want to bulk it up. I'll just add some glue here. So I think that's actually enough on the front, because we've got these little deer here. This one hanging off a bit. And then we'll just pop this on the front of the card. So it's probably taken a bit longer because I haven't done it, worked out all the measurements. I did do a sort of mock-up, but I didn't finish my mock-up card. I decided then that I had worked it out enough that I could just go and do it with you. Wanted it filmed and I want to have my dinner, so that's like, but I don't want to let myself down because I said I would have one out every day. One day this week I will catch up and get a few ahead of it, but at least, but it makes me make a card every day when it's this, if I'm not ahead. So what say you? What do you think? Do you like it? So when you open the card, so you could write on here or you could write on the back, your choice. So there you go. I think I'll photograph it kind of with that bit up and see how that, so that we can see how that looks. So there you go. And that will fit in a normal C6 envelope. just a little bit narrower than our UK normal card size. Oh, thank you so much for supporting this series of 100 easy cards. It really is straightforward and easy. I made it complicated because I decided it was going to be a scene and what have you. But thank you so much for watching, for supporting me, and yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Thank you so much.